Now, time to drop the really big bomb. Real Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. That is the real reason they have not made it public. Have a nice day, DJT. Oh my God. What? Oh my what the bro? Bro. Brother. Oh, brother. Woo! The tea is hot, dude! Elon! Tesla has crashed by 15%. Oh my God, Elon is taking it down. Elon is taking down the ship. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're moving on to the big story of the day. The girls are fighting! Now that I'm done with the vindication hour early on, when I talked exclusively about how I was right about the AOC endorsement that was coming after the debate, this is the second thing that I was obviously right about, which is, of course, the inevitability of the two girls, the drama that would happen in spectacular fashion once the Elon Donald Trump bond would break. Donald Trump loves money. He loves money. This is his favorite thing, okay? He loves people that give him money. Elon Musk gave him a lot of it. And that is the reason why, despite the fact that he can't stand socially maladaptive, unkempt people like Elon Musk, who have also major egos, he still kept them around. But those three factors always remained. And I felt always like it was just like right under his skin. He was just sitting there as Elon Musk was in a K-hole gumming, okay, in the middle of the goddamn White House, as Donald Trump, the teetotaler who does not do any drugs except for Sudafed potentially, and no alcoholic beverage consumption whatsoever, had to sit there and watch this man look gross as and constantly run his mouth, constantly attack other people who are loyal servants of Donald Trump. And that was always going to be a major issue. So early on today, before we get to the last part of this, before we get to the the holy grail of tweets, let's take a look at what took place today. Now, all I'm going to say is this. The factors that I explained to you last night played a major role in Donald Trump eventually severing ties with Elon Musk. Elon Musk's own narcissism also played a major role here, because he couldn't just take a back step and not be the beloved figure that he always wanted to be, even though he was never going to be a beloved figure, because he is an incredibly repulsive individual. Like, he is horrifyingly grotesque, both in the physical attributes that he has, like his weird shaped barrel-chested body, and the way he carries himself, the way he communicates. He is what is known in the old-fashioned term a grotesque, right? So, as a grotesque, I think Donald Trump, who loves being around like handsome men who suck his dick nonstop, Elon wasn't sucking his dick hard enough and was maybe a little too worried about his own narcissistic tendencies, and also looked ugly in the process, and also unkempt, wearing t-shirts in the Oval Office. How dare you? Okay? Elon did not look like he was out of central casting. But the worst crime of all was that, regardless of the amount of money that he was pumping into these races, because he claimed he was going to be Donald Trump's attack dog, he was going to go after people with his money that betrayed Donald Trump and his agenda, Elon Musk ran out of goodwill when he lost the Wisconsin judicial race. He didn't have to go into the Wisconsin judicial race, as I said at the time, but he wanted to prove a point. He wanted to let everybody know that he could actually spend enough money overtly, outwardly, and basically steal a election. But Americans did not want this grotesque, repulsive man to openly state that they were going to steal the election with money. They were not fond of that, and they rejected it. And that's why I said it's over. As soon as Elon Musk attempted to buy the Wisconsin judicial race and fail, I told you it was over. Their relationship was done from that point on, because the one thing that Donald Trump cannot stand outside of all of those factors is losers. And yes, if you're sending me the Donald Trump, Jeffrey Epstein files thing, make no mistake, I am aware, okay? And of course, Can't Ever Die brings up a good point. Why would you willingly work with a pedophile then? We have that tweet on the docket. Do not worry. But here it is. I think Elon Musk's physical presence on this race and his direct interference was a major burden. And it was very important for Elon Musk to actually win this race, because Elon Musk's time in the administration, as he uses the administrative state like a fleshlight, is predicated upon a couple things. One, direct cash infusions to the Trump administration, to the Trump campaign, to Donald Trump in general. But more importantly than that, Elon Musk presented himself as a attack dog for Donald Trump. Elon Musk stated time and time again that he would spend endless amounts of money on primaries against Republicans who actually dared to step out of line with Trump's agenda. Elon Musk wanted to prove himself in this space by going foolishly to Wisconsin to prove that he could spend endless amounts of money on a Wisconsin race, a Wisconsin special election that was more costly overall than a senatorial race. Think about how insane that is. And last night, he failed in spectacular fashion, in a way where every analyst basically reported Elon Musk's presence in this race was a giant burden for the Republican Party. And I also predicted last night that this would be the turning point between, and it was the turning point. He saw the tweet. I know, I did. I saw the tweet, okay? Elon just added to the tweet. It's time to create a new political party in America that actually represents the 80% in the middle. Oh, yeah, the middle of the road, the American Nazi Party. Okay, so listen. Easiest way to save money is terminate Elon's subsidies and contracts. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's amazing. Oh my God. This is amazing. I feel like I'm on crack. Okay. So earlier today, what is the first tweet? Stop sending me the pedophile tweet. Okay. I have it already. Earlier today, at a certain point, Elon Musk finally, after spending the last week subtweeting about Donald Trump and saying that the big beautiful bill is disastrous, partially due to cutting the EV subsidies that Tesla was benefiting from, Elon Musk turned around and finally said something really mean, okay, directly. Also, my guest is here, but I'm going to have him on later. Doors open. Yes, Hassan has seen the Elon tweet of the pedophiles. Yes, I have seen it. I just want to show you the Tesla stock, by the way. Oh my lordy lord. Another thing that I told you is the consequence of key man. Okay. Elon Musk is a key man for Tesla. So as long as Elon Musk can lie and maintain, as long as Elon Musk lies and people believe his lies every quarterly earnings report, every time he does like one of these announcements, then as a key man, he's beneficial to Tesla. But inevitably, there was going to come a day where he was not going to be seen as a benefit to Tesla, but a clear-cut negative to Tesla. And that is precisely where we are. We have arrived at that position. And by God, I am so excited. Let's see. Elon Musk makes a statement. Hold on, I got to open the door for my guests. And I'll
your
be back
big,
in 1
beautiful
second.
bill. What's your reaction to that? Do you think it in any way hurts passage in the Senate, which of course, what is you're seeking? Well, look, you know, I've always liked Elon, and it's always very surprised. You saw the words he had for me, the words of, and he hasn't said anything about me that's bad. I'd rather have him criticize me than the bill, because the bill is incredible. It's the biggest cut in the history of our country. We've never cut. It's about 1.6 trillion in cuts. It's the biggest tax cut. You would say, people's taxes will go way down. But it's the biggest tax cut in history. It's we are doing things in that bill that are unbelievable. And when you look at what we're doing for small businesses, for people, for middle-income people, all of the things that we're doing, nobody's ever seen anything like it. And you know, Elon's upset because we took the EV mandate, and you know, which was a lot of money for electric vehicles, and you know, they're having a hard time, the electric vehicles, and they want us to pay billions of dollars in subsidy. And you know, Elon knew this from the beginning. He knew it for a long time ago. That's been in there. That's been, I would say, JD, that hasn't changed. That's been right from the beginning. Mr. Secretary, that hasn't changed at all, right from the beginning. But I know that it disturbed him. He wanted, and rightfully, you know, he recommended somebody from that he.
2/3 of Tesla stock is owned by institutional investors. Tesla's the most valuable auto manufacturer. Tesla stock crashing, of course, will also crash the rest of the market too, because everything is so will harm the rest of the market too, because everything is so intertwined. That's part of the reason why people had to make it seem like Elon Musk was actually a valuable commodity, was actually a brilliant guy, because the moment that you realize that he's not a fucking brilliant guy and he's just an idiotic liar, okay? The moment that you reckon with that reality, all of a sudden everything falls apart. What did I tell you for years and years and years? That Elon Musk was a dumbass. Elon Musk was a fucking narcissist. Elon Musk was not this like brilliant comic book hero like Iron Man or whatever. And that all of these people that had a financial incentive in the Tesla stock thriving is the reason why they just like kind of kept up these appearances that he was actually brilliant. It was like it was all of these insane people that were invested in lying about Elon Musk, in faking the confidence that they have in Elon Musk when they knew that he was a dangerously unstable person. But as the key man for Tesla, his instability is something that they had to overlook. Like, it was inevitably going to pop. Today might be the moment that it pops. Who knows? Maybe it'll recover again. Because remember, just like with the tariffs, what happened? Everyone was like, "Oh my God, the market volatility is out of control." But we have to make it seem as though this market is stable, that it will inevitably go up again. Okay, chat, is the Elon tweet for real? Yes, he said it's real. It's real. Time to drop the really big bomb. Stop asking me about the Elon tweet. I'm going to lose my goddamn mind. And no, I'm not going to watch Doom Scroll right now. I'm not going to watch Doom Scroll right now. I'm not going to watch my Doom Scroll appearance right now. Shut the up. Stop. God damn. You guys are feral. Have you seen the tweet? Have you seen Doom Scroll? Doom Scroll is out. I have a guest in the house. He's in the back. I'm going to talk to him as well. Some of you are literally sea cucumbers in the way that your brains work. Anyway, most of this is just Elon back and forth, okay? All right. Musk comes out and says new spending bill should be drafted. Okay? Musk says call your senators, call your congressmen, kill the bill. Quadriplegic, thank you for the 50 bones. Okay? Then Trump comes out this morning and says he's losing patience with Elon, that he's disappointed in Elon Musk after criticism of the president's budget bill.
I guess knew very well. I'm sure he respected him, but to run NASA, and I didn't think it was appropriate. And he happened to be a Democrat, like totally Democrat. And I say, you know, look, we won. We get certain privileges, and one of the privileges, we don't have to appoint a Democrat. NASA is very important. We have great people. General Kane is going to be picking somebody with our we'll be checking them out.